Hi. Now we are going to see the tapping cycle and the boring cycle. Last class we have seen G81, G82, G83 and G76 chip breaking cycle. So up to that we have seen. So now we are going for the tapping cycle and the remaining boring cycle, all the things. Okay. So first of all, one small rectangle I am going to make. In that block will have threading holes. Okay, that we will make it first. So 150 and 100. Okay, one rectangle block. So for a drilling position, I just offset this lines so that all four intersection will make four holes. So we'll make a drill and tap here. So what is the size of the tap you are going to do? That need to be decided. Suppose I need to make a M12 tapping I need to put. Okay. So first of all we should know for M12 what is the hole size? Okay. What is the hole size of the drill for making the M12 tapping? Okay. So that you need to get this data from the all design data books, even from Westerman table. So in that, if you see, so you can get this value for drilling diameter for the M12 tap. Okay. So now I am going to just internet and I just directly type there M12 hole size. So you can see here M12 pitch is 1.75, for that drill size is 10.2 mm. So I now know that 10.2. I just make 10.2 and I log this. Then I will put it in all the four intersections and the final intersection. Okay. Now these lines are guidelines are not necessary. I just delete these lines. So now we'll make one stock setup machine selection. We are going to see boring also. It's better we'll put one hole at the center. So here we'll utilize the same plate for the boring also. So we'll make it 30 mm drill. Sorry, boring we are going to do. Okay, 30 mm. So this center line also I will delete it. Okay. Now we'll select the machine. I'll select default and the stock setup. Select from two corners. So other corner and thickness around 50 mm. Okay. Otherwise I will make it 35. So display I switch on. So you can see my stock is ready. So now we are going to tapping. Okay. For that, what is the primary operation need to be done before tapping? Okay, that we will see. So the first one is the center drilling. I'll say mask on R. I'll say mask on R. Then select the window. So automatically the same size hole will select. Okay, accept. So now you can go to tool, create a tool. You can access from the tool from library if it is available. Otherwise, you can make it your own. So you can give the what is drill center drill available with you, the same size. So we can accept the center drill. The purpose of the center drill is to position the next coming drills. If you are not properly position the drill, so there may be chances the drill may bend and break, or the drill may go in at an angle also. So to make the next coming drill at the exact center, that's for that we are doing the center drill. So I will made a 5 and say finish. So now drill has come, then CS can give 20 and so okay, feed rate is okay. Uh, cut parameter, here I want only cut G81. Here linking parameter I will make it absolute, and here minus 2 I am keeping depth. Next I just switch on the coolant. So now you can see that, so you can see the solid verification, and let us see how this center drill happened. So now we just put a center drill on for all 4 holes. For dia of 10.2, you no need to go for pre-drilling. So you can directly take the 10.2 drill bit and you can drill it. Just I am copying this and pasting it, and I'll change the drill. So I'll take new drill, filter none, and drill tools. Okay. So 10.2 drill I search. Yes, I got it, and I'll say it is HSS bit is available. I'll accept it. This tool number you can change it to 2. Other parameters is okay. If you want, you can increase. Make it spindle speed 1000. Here I will make it peg drilling, and first peg 4 Okay, remaining depth I need to. I missed the depth. Okay, depth is we need to it is to go below the stock, no? So 35. You can switch on the tip compensation so that the stock clearance you can keep 1 so that it will open up the bottom. Okay. So now that drilling is finished. So the first that's the center bit, then the drilling is ready. Can we do tapping directly? But you should not do the direct tapping here, because uh, for receiving the tap, the hole should have the chamfer. So that makes your tab entry uh, uh, correct direction and correct position. So it is a need, there should be chamfer at the top of the hole. Without chamfer, if you do it, it's little difficult for making the tab entry. Okay, so it is always need to have chamfer. I'll just copy the first operation and paste it. So now we'll take a bigger tool than the 10.2 tool. So select tool from library, filter, none, and I'll select drill tool. Okay. So 15 drill I will take. Okay. So this tool number 3. So remaining thing it's okay. So let it be in the G81 Z minus 2. Okay. So now you select all and verify. Oh, something went wrong. Maybe the edge condition of drill was maybe flat. Okay, so we'll go. So we'll recheck the shape of the tool. So it means that your drill selection was wrong. It's the wrong tool. I'll delete this. So directly I'll delete this tool. Okay, I'll add another tool. So I should have seen it properly. That's I missed it. Okay. So 15.1 is a solid carbide tool. I will select that tool. If you want, you can check the tip condition. So before going further, so no need to come back and recheck this. Okay, this is okay. So regenerate. Select all, verify. So if you want to do any tapping, minimum 3 operation you should do. So I think I need to have little more chamfer depth. So I'll make it to -3. Okay. It's a little bigger. Okay. It's better. We'll still reduce. So we'll make it 2.5 -2.5. Okay. Regenerate. So these primary operations all pre drilling and chamfering, everything is ready now. The purpose of the chamfer is to receive the tap in okay. So if any threading, any tapping, you should do all these three things: center drill, thread hole diameter drilling, then chamfering. Then only you can able to go for the tapping. Now we'll go toolbar. You can see last. So that option is not there, I think so. Okay, we'll make it again. Mask corner. Or I can select directly also, no problem. I need to check it. Okay. So I selected all 4 holes. Tool. Library I will go. I need a right hand tap. RH. Okay, this is the right hand. So almost all thread application right hand tap is commonly used tap thread, but sometimes some application the left hand thread also used. It depends on the situation. For all general application, all are the right hand threads. So I have taken right hand thread. So now we'll see the right hand. So we are sorry. I think filtration is not properly done. Okay, I'll go again. Tool from library, filter, none. Yeah, I think that also on. So okay. Now M12 1.75 is the pitch. Okay, this is my tap. Once if you take there and automatically here you can, it will allow to change your CS. So you can see that the feed per tooth automatically it will come 1.75. Your feed per tooth is nothing but your pitch. Okay, so the feed rate it goes in the around 280. Okay, spindle speed is okay. It's a minimum. So tool number you can make it 4. Now cut parameter you can select the tab. Okay, so custom parameter also available. So this depends on your requirement. Your machine need if customized code. For that purpose this is used. uh, for in general phonic these things are not necessary. Remaining thing can give the depth. So I will give minus 37. So I given 2 mm more. The reason is the in the tab the starting portion the thread is not fully formed. That's the reason you need to go little down. Okay. So here also you can modify. You can switch on the coolant. Okay. So now so you have done the threading also. So for just to run it, the tab will not be visible here, but you can check it from the code. Okay. So I will select only a tab. I will generate a G code. Okay. I will give some name. Okay. So now you can see that G84 is the tapping cycle. So it may differ for different machines or different controller, but for generic Fanuc it is the G84. Okay, this is all about the tapping cycle. So here there is no much you need to modify here. So only you can select here a tap, and there you have to give the uh, tap right tap you need to select in the tool. That's all. So okay, so this is all about the tap. So next is the what is remaining tool path is available there, that we will see. I just deleted the thing. So now we'll go for the boring. If it's a boring also you need to do the centering and pre-drilling, because the boring is a finishing operation. You need to get the exact size. So for that, based on that, you need to make the free holes. Okay. So first we will center drill and do the free hole. Then we will go for the boring. So I will select the point and center drill I select. So okay. Linking parameter I will give absolute minus 2. So now center bit we done. So next we will copy this and paste it. Here you can change the tool. So next size I select. Here cutting parameter you change. First pick 4 mm. In parameter depth you make it to minus 35. So here tip compensation switch on. So you can switch on the coolant. Okay. So you can regenerate it. So this drilling is over. So for 13 we have put only 16 only. So next pre-drill we can use. So we'll check it. You cannot keep more for stock for boring. So boring is a finishing operation. How much amount, less amount of material you keep it, that is the best. Okay. So now we'll select the tool 20, 29. Okay. So we are keeping zero point 0.5 per side. So the tool number 6. So remaining I am not changing anything. I'll accept. So boring is the final finishing operation. So for 30 drill hole, we put 29 mm a drill. So what is left out is per side 0.5 mm material. You can ask me, sir, directly we can put 30 dia tool. So why we need to have boring? The reason is in the boring, in the drilling, you cannot get the accuracy. Okay, so because the drill has doesn't have that capability to make the exact drill, exact size. So that's the reason we are going for the boring operation. So we'll go now boring and we'll select the boring bar. We'll see. Okay, this is the boring bar. Let me see, it's available in the library. No, it is not available. Okay, I will right click and create a new tool. So we need a boring bar. Okay, next. So what is our diameter is 30. Okay, you can modify the remaining parameters. Shank dia we can change it. Okay, so we'll finish. So now we got the 30 boring bar. Now we can go here, you change it to the boring bar. Okay, boring one we are selecting now. If you want to dual, you can give it. I don't want now. Next I will go linking parameter. So remaining thing I accepted and I will say okay. So you just regenerate. So now boring is finished. So just check it from the front view. So still we can go little further. I will make it to minus 37. So like this I will change it in the all other operations also 37, 37. So that this it's important that you need to check whether it is properly reaching or not. So now it's okay. Now we can select all and you can verify this. This is the boring. Okay, so we can run it now. Okay, run it now. So now we have done the boring. So just we will generate G code and see. So it is the boring cycle G85. Uh, Now boring there is some more methods are there. We see this is a bore one, that is feed out option. Next is the start spindle. The second option we just selected and regenerated and generate the G code. No, so that only the thing is you will get the different cycle here. Oh, okay. So here it is a G86. Previously it was a G85. I think so. Okay. Let us check it again. So I kept the first one only. Okay. Let us check it whether G85 only. Okay. Yes, it's a G85 here. So in the next cycle it is G86 it is coming. So next we will say fine boring. What is the code? So now we'll generate G code for fine boring. So this is G76. So it gives the code for G76 for fine boring. So, so there is one more is called rigid tapping cycle. Already we have seen the tapping. So here just will will procedure is the same. Now we need to understand what is the code for the rigid tapping. We are not changing any tap and other thing. Just we are going to uh, understand the what is the code is coming. So for that reason we will change it and represent it. Okay. It is G84 it is coming. So this is the rigid tapping cycle. Other than this, there are many cycles are there. These are all custom cycles. So it is all if it is necessary, you can customize and use this facility for making your new type of holes. Okay. So it is used for customization purpose. So the post processor will be customized based on your requirement. Okay. You can see the customizable drill cycle not configured. Okay. So like this you can customize and you can make your desired hole. Okay. So now we have seen so far tapping and then boring and boring types. Okay. Okay. Thank you.